let's jump into this beer, my boy. Nuance is dead.
I have no clue what that means, by the way. Like, I mean, I don't know what it means, but like in terms of beer.
Volume 9, does that mean this is like legitimately the 9th edition of this beer? I know it's seasonal, so are they like counting this as, it's come out 9 different times? They've made 9 iterations of it.
It's very possible. There's a couple places to do that. The cornucopia or whatever comes out every year. It's a little bit different.
They're continuously changing it.
Yep. Yup. I'm trying to look this one up because I don't understand what they mean by that. I don't know. I like this can. One, but yeah, we can talk on the can. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah, me either.
There's
obviously it's a guy in a green suit with a head that is a cassette tape.
Let's see, changing the yeast and hops from volume to volume allows us to create a mixtape of ingredients and let us jam out new flavors and aroma profiles, killer hop combos, and cheesy cassette tape puns. So that explains why we have.
It's a mixtape of flavors, baby. Love it.
Makes sense.
Now. That just took their can score up for me.
Yeah, sometimes
we got to go on the site and read about the beer more often.
Yeah, I think it definitely helps out. The can is still interesting to me. I think most Meddlesome's cans are kind of interesting.
Yeah, they've got like a piece of artwork, and then the rest of it's just kind of, I don't know.
I'm not going to put this can that high. I'm going to be honest. I get the tape cassette thing. I don't know why it's attached to this guy's body. I don't get that. I'm just going to be honest here. This is like a 5.7 can for me. I don't know. I just didn't love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's not the best can in the world. It's good though, and I like the mixtape thrown in there. But if you hadn't read that, I would have had no idea what the heck that meant. What'd you say, 5.7? I feel like look at 5. It's volume 9. I'm gonna go 5.9.
Yeah, that's fair.
Same height as TJ.
The beat. I'm way taller than 5'9". I had a lady. This is a true story. I had a lady refer to me as tall earlier. So
was it my mom? Because she said she saw you guys at Whole Foods.
She did see me. No, we were at Kroger's.
She also, funny story. This is not. I'm not making this up. This literally happened because they came over earlier. She told me that she saw a guy standing next to her out of the corner of her eye, and she thought that it was one of those. This is her exact words. She thought it was one of those guys that was going to ask her for money, and it was TJ.
She parked right next to us. I was like,
it was in the parking lot. She didn't tell me that.
Yeah. She literally pulled up right next to us.
I was imagining it being like in the aisle of, I don't know. Were you guys at Kroger? Where were y'all?
Yeah, we were at Kroger.
Yeah. When she said it, I thought it was one of those guys that was going to be asking me for money, and then it ended up being you. I lost my mind. That was great.
Well, I told Alicia,
I think that it might be time to cut your hair, if that's a sign of anything.
Probably. I was like, oh, it's Betty. And she was like, no, that looks like Betty. I'm like, no, literally that is Trey's mom. Like, I'm looking at her. That's Trey's mom. And so
that looks like her.
Yeah. I walked over there and I was like, should I knock on her window? She's like, no, that may scare her. Or no, I said, should I knock on the window? And she's like, no, that may scare her. You should just walk up to the window and stare at her. And I'm like, what's that not going to scare the hell out of her? Like,
just go press your face on the glass. Yeah. Oh, gosh. So how'd you get her attention?
I just stood there until she looked up.
Oh, wow.
I was holding Ryan so she could see Ryan.
Oh, yeah. You should have just Simba cammed it. and then that caught her attention.
No.
I tried so
The
hard to
beers.
get cats around this Timba cam 2 years ago. Just so disappointed. Anyway, beer was very great. It was delicious.
Yeah, I liked it a lot. This is a hazy
Didn't you
IPA,
say,
so you know
they
it's.
said something about cutting the malts down or something? The maltiness wasn't. What did it say? And I agree. It's not. There's not. You don't have that malty. Mouth.
Pull back up, actually.
Stuff that we normally talk about that we don't like.
Changing the yeast and hops from volume to volume. So basically, they're just changing out the ingredients literally left and right, and finding the best beer.
Yeah. No, I thought this was great.
Mm-hmm.
I probably would only drink 2, given that it's 7.7. I do not drink as many brews and alcoholic beverages as I once did, and so 2 of these would probably get me in a good spot. So I don't know that I could drink more than 2, but I would drink.
Should
more
that
than
hurt
1,
the
for
score
sure.
though?
No, it's not hurting the score by any means.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, here we go. Wheat notes. This base gives the beer a soft and velvety mouth feel and texture, and I agree. My mouth feels great. This is pretty good, Tej. I'm
with you.
like an 8.1.
Ooh, that's pretty close. I have it as an 8.3. Since it's a hazy IPA, that's right down my road. I loved it. I didn't think, you it's got on here, you can see these are all different types of hops that are used on there. And I think that a lot of people think they don't like hops, but it's really just the bitterness of beer that you typically don't like. And I think this is an interesting one for people to try out.
Remember when we went on that brewery tour like 10 years ago and that dude with us ate a hop?
Yeah, they told us to try it out and it was not good. They went out and handed a couple of them out. They were not good. Would not recommend it. Good beer.
Very good
beer.
Folks over at Meddlesome know what they're doing. Volume 9 is a hit. Can't wait for Volume 10.